So here we are. What does it say? Waterproof to 30 meters, ready to mount, seamless underwater stitching. There's a special setting on the app for underwater, and that'll be me, except he's too skinny. I'm not doing that. I'll be hanging it with a fishing line. Okay, here we go. It comes with a cloth. Oh, and there it is. That was a bit chunky. I thought it was like a light bulb. Ooh, isn't that wicked? So there we go. So the buttons are on the outside. Let's have a play with it. So it wasn't a cleaning cloth, it's a bag. It's a bag to look after it. Now I did have to take the silicone case off, but I can still use this. But that's a shame, I like that silicone case. But anyway, there was another box, another little box, and that contains this, which must be the anti-fog stuff and a mount. So they give you 4 packs of anti-fog doodads, and what do you want? And out the way, I'm trying to do a review. 2 mounts. So let's get it together. Get it together first, and we're going to dip it in the water. What do you reckon? Now, I'm interested to see what it will be like out of the water. So I'll put it in and give it a test. It fits in nicely there, and that's where you put your anti-fog pieces. Lovely, it's a beautiful thing. So the anti-fog pieces go in like that. It's a beauty. And there you go. There you go. So, press the button in. You can't see when it's on there. Oh, I can see the bottom light. You can't see the bottom light, so I got this on a quick record. So that should work. That should be recording. So we should be able to see what it's like in out of the water. What's that, Puss? Listen to these lovely wind chimes. Be interesting to see if the microphone works as well. They sound beautiful. Puss. Anyway, there you go. Hello, Puss. Hello, Pussy. Okay, I've got my equipment ready, and we'll give this a go in out of the water. So I bought this at the op shop last week. That's $2 of fishing line. Now I hope the $2 of fishing line hasn't got any weak spots in it. So all I have to do is mount it on this, keep still, and we'll give it a dip. see what it's like. And I'm going to give it a little go above water as well and see if it'll stitch okay, like that. Document it here. Okay, so I'm using it out of the water. It should be recording, but it's hard to see the light when you're in daylight. So you can see the sun's reasonably low. And where am I going to go? Okay, you can see it. You can see the light. Even in daylight, there's a little hole. Okay, so this is what we got. I'm just going to dip it. You can see it. You can see the light. Even in daylight, there's a little hole. That's a bloody beauty, isn't it? I like that. Beautiful bike. Okay, so let's go down the Flinders Bay. Now that's my favourite tug, I think. If you could have such a thing as a favourite tug. Hello, gulls. But it's not light on that side. That's the trouble. Let's have a look for a good spot. Yeah, it is a nice tug. I'd like to go in that, lads. If you're listening to me. How about that's the PT May. That's a good tug too. Let's have a look. It's not a bad spot. What's it like over the end? This would be better because I could lean on this. Yeah, probably this would be the best spot. I'll do it here. So we had a go, we had an experiment. So far it's been pretty disastrous. I made this mark. Can you see that? It may not be too bad. I hope not. I'd only had it 5 minutes. Look at the eagle up there. Eagle and a pelican. Oh, look at that stuff they got on the light to stop the pelicans from landing on it. Ah, that's terrible. Still, better than getting crapped on. So I just dipped it in by there and by there. So we'll see. So it's recording now because I'm also interested to see how the mic works. Let's go and have a look at this. Let's go and have a look at this alley. Looks like there's a Sheila going to get on it. Oh no, she's a fishing Sheila. Good mate, how are you? Beautiful day. Okay. Let's see how it goes. Now, it's going to be interesting to see how it stitches out of water. As I've said several times, I'm always repeating myself, but you know, you don't know which bits you're going to chop out, so you've got to do that. Look, see over there with those steps. That might be good. But the answer is a telescopic fishing rod. That's the answer. There's a bit of shite on it. Can we get by? Oh, sure, I can walk a little bit. Which side is there? No, you're supposed to have one lens to the sun. Let's go and have a look. Just see if we can get a little bit of B-roll. All of my movies are B-roll right the way through. This side is the microphone. This is so they come to the end of the jetty and they get the nets off and straighten the nets off. I see. Sort them out. Hi. This is where you should open your can of salmon. Mr. Knowledgeable.
Well, I can give you a bit of information. They go out and they'll spend a week out in the water.
Yeah.
And the net, they've just repaired this net here.
Yeah.
And they'll drag that for 10 miles
Yeah.
at 3 knots.
Yeah.
And then after the 10 miles, they pull her up and whatever fish they've got in it. They're allowed to, they're going for flatty, most of it.
Right.
But they will get gummy sharks,
Yeah.
other species of fish.
Yeah.
And some species they're not allowed to keep.
Yeah.
And they just go back.
Yeah.
And they keep it and then off they go to market.
Right.
And a young bloke here was just like, this boat's worth $2 million.
$2 mil.
It's worth $2 million. This is an ex prawn trawler from Darwin.
Sunrise. Yeah. Sorry.
Yes, that's an ex-prawn trawler from Darwin.
Oh, right. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, $2 million.
Yeah.
And the young boy I was talking to, he was here just a minute ago. He went out there last week and he'll make around 80 to 90 grand for 9 months' work. There's the skipper and there's the skipper and 3 crew.
Okay. Fantastic. Thank you very much.
No worries. No, I've been asking questions. Like I said, if you don't ask, you don't know.
No, they're so busy as well.
It's the only way to get a bit of information.
Absolutely right. They're so busy though. I don't like to disturb them, you know. I did a good movie the other night. It's called Another Day, Another Edit. Came down just at evening, and one of the boats had come in full of salmon.
Yep.
And so I filmed all that with my 360 camera, which was absolutely amazing. Wait till you see it, if you have a look.
I better get
No
out of the road. Boys will walk back.
Gareth 5000.
No worries, Gareth. Cheers,
Don't
mate.
forget. Thank you very much for that description.
No, that's all right.
Thank you. You don't mind if I put you on YouTube?
You can put me on YouTube.
Make a stare at you. Look out. I'll take you to Hollywood. Oh, I'm not. My channel's only small, but.
So they've just repaired that net, and I'll
Yeah.
do this other one tomorrow.
Right.
And then I'll go back out again.
Right. Wow.
Good luck, boys.
Yeah, cheers. I don't eat fish myself, which is I live just up there in that white house. It's a shame I don't.
Just up here.
Yeah.
Got a great view.
Oh, it's fantastic. It's fantastic. So
Hey, who's the one in Hollywood? The millionaire? Hey.
That's what I reckon. All right.
No worries.
Thank you. What's your name again? Sorry.
Yeah, Jim.
Jim. Thank you, Jim. How did I forget
Right.
that?
No, cheers.
Thanks a lot, Jim. Brilliant.